Hi guys, Miller here. Thought I'd quickly show you these. They're from Warlord Games Age of Sigmar range. Um, they are Night Haunts. These are some chain rasps. I picked these up when they started releasing the Mortal Realms subscription, which is the monthly subscription you get 4 magazines a month. For $7.99, but the first issue was $2.99. So I picked up a subscription, and they took so long to come that I ended up picking up another pack of the first issue because I really wanted to get in and make them. So I've ended up getting 2 of the first lot, and I've obviously made. You had the option to make one sergeant or captain or whatever he is for the rank, or you could make one with his head in the stocks. So because I got 2, I made one of each. Seemed simple enough reason to do it. Quite cool. I quite like the way you paint them because you get this technical paint from Warlord, which you paint them white. I can't remember what the colour white is. It's Corax white, and then you then go over them with, if I can find it, Nylic oxide, or however you pronounce that, and then they come out with this sort of wash look to them, and they look quite cool. And then you obviously paint the black robes, dry brush over them. I don't know if you can see that, and then paint in the chains and whatnot. So they're the chain rasps. Excuse the hand again. Also, I got some banshees. Bear with me. Now these, like the chain rasps, are classed as easy build, so they're like 2 parts that go together. And some of these easy build ones come with the pre-done base, or not pre-painted, but the detailed bases, which I quite liked. Also a tomb banshee, which is like a queen banshee of sorts. These are quite cool again, using that technical paint, that wash of sorts, fills in the gaps and then dry brush over them, and they look quite cool. And then obviously picking up the detail like the roses, the vines, and the corsets, I suppose. They look quite cool. And also, these obviously have all come through the Mortal Realms magazines. These are Glade Wraith Stalkers. I've had to look up these names because they're quite hard to all remember them. And these again are all through them. Quite happy with them. Quite a speedy army to paint because most of it's the wash. The bases really have more detail than the models themselves. Oh, sorry about that. Quite like the little crow that comes on this one. See him? And then you also get Thorns of the Briar Queen, which is like a bride or something. All of her entourage all have a certain name, but I can't remember what they are. I quite like this fella. He's quite creepy looking. Just focus on. Excuse me. She's quite cool. She's got like a shawl on or something. Quite like the vines. So quite cool. And then last but not least, these are Dreadblade Harrows. These are quite cool horsemen. So these are all the night haunts that you get, or I've got so far. I have actually cancelled the subscription because it was just, they're coming in too fast, and I didn't like the price in the end, because $7.99 an issue and you're getting 4, it starts adding up quite quick. But these are, because obviously you get both night haunts and Stormcast ethereals in it, these are the first lot of Stormcast that I've painted up. I didn't like the blue and gold, so I thought I'd go for something a bit different. Now, this fella, if any of you have seen the first issue, is looking a bit different to the way it should, because you get the option, well, she should look like this, with her arm on top of the shield, but I didn't like it, and because I knew I was going to get a second issue, well, I didn't mind it, because I knew I was going to get a second issue of the first one, I kit bashed it in enough that I took the shield off the stand and put it in her arm like that. Sort of had to kind of, you can see she's holding onto the shield there, kind of, just where she's holding onto the shield there, I had to kind of remove that from here. It's a bit blurry, and make it look a bit war damaged. And then you had the option of the heads, so I chose one of each head. But yeah, so I've got them. I've got a few more. The next ones I'm doing at the moment, finishing these off, I've got probably a dozen other sequentials, which are what these are called, to finish off. Paint to paint, because they're gold underneath, so definitely needed the priming. But yeah, hopefully I should finish off some more sequenters next and show you them later on. Right, bye for now.